Looking to settle in here among...
Despite what some superstitious solitude...
On my way to Solitude, I saw a fight between some Nords and several fetchers clad in fur. Well, I suppose they both had fur, but the latter had more. When one of the archers shot an arrow my way, I chose to leave. Quickly. I came here from Morthon. I suspected that I wouldn't find much about Perrihide here in Solitude, but I can't leave any location unverified. So far, no books, no cultists, no bardic lore, nothing.
Have you ever seen a vampire? What?
Hey there! Do you know anything about bottles? Hey there! Hey there!
I'd avoid Morthal. There's some...
This shortage of workers plays havoc with my ledger.
You can thank High King Erling for the sturdy outer walls of Solitude. Each stone is blessed, so it's not just the wall that protects us. The divines do as well. I have not missed the annual burning of King Olaf. Nor do I ever intend to. What a festival!
one of the Queen's attendants. Let's get inside.
Saw a bat hanging from a tree limb in daylight.
Be strong, Svanna.
Mother! No! No!
Svanna, your father, the kingdom. Watch over.
Mother! No! You can't die!
Sire, the assassins might return. You must get to somewhere safe.
Have Yoren's lackeys come to gloat?
We came here to warn you, Your Highness.
And yet my wife lies dead.
If you had listened to us...
Like she did. If I determine Yoren had a hand in this, there will be war! Someone take care of my wife!
Father, please.
Gods, what a disaster. The Queen's... Good question. Look around. Svanna's taking this pretty hard. We've seen these Svargrim. We need to see the High King.
I should think not. The High King is in mourning. He's not to be disturbed.
The Queen's wasn't the only life lost today. Now get out of our way.
Go right in.
Your Highness, please. Your kingdom is in grave danger.
My queen's blood hasn't yet cooled, and already Yoren's lackeys hound me.
We have proof that the Coven threatening your kingdom is responsible for the Queen's death. Show him, partner.
Does Yoren think me so weak that he believes his half-giant can twist my arm and fill my head with lies? I am not so easily duped, outsider. Reach witches. They pose no threat. We've beaten back those wild dogs time and time again, while our brothers to the east bow down to a poetry-writing milk drinker. I will not be lectured on such matters by the likes of you. Tales told around campfires to scare you
We'll leave you to your grief, Your Highness.
Is it true? Mother told me you were working for her before she...
I'm sorry, Svanna. I would have saved her if I could.
My mother. She told me she gave the mighty Lyris Titanborn an important task. Tell me, what were you doing for my mother? Threat? What threat? And do you think this is why someone came into the palace and killed her? And did you tell my father all this? My father sees Yoren's plots everywhere, even in... I saw the assassin. He was fast. I'm not my mother. He was fast, that's... My father? I'm not my mother. Never will. No. He was fast, that's...
Come on, Princess. Let's get you somewhere safe.
Don't call me princess. Just Svanna. There's nothing noble about me. I saw the assassin. He moved fast. My father. I'm not my mother. Never. My father?
I'd rather not leave Svanna alone. The assassin may have left Yamag.
My wife. She is like ice. So cold. There was a commotion at the palace. He was fast.
I know many here feel devastated by the Queen's murder. Guilt, shame, and more is being passed around. Some sharpen their blades to go hunt down whatever caused all this. I understand all that, but I think the wrong lesson is being learned. I know many here feel devastated.
I raise the spine of sorrow for the death of Solitude's queen. I admit my curiosity pushes me to learn more of their funerary rites for queens, however.
The guards here in Solitude are well trained to deal with any... simply put...
Because you chose to talk to me, and many do not, let me gift you with information. People often choose not to see beggars, so it's no surprise I've noticed more smuggling happen around Solitude. Perhaps soon I'll even know why. I hate asking, but spare some coin. I was exiled after I chose to liberate some Argonians many, many years ago. I could use a warm bath, a wonderful...
She's so cold.
I'm not sure if you're aware of the Way of the Voice. The Nords don't discuss it much with outsiders. The Thum, or voice, is a Nord form of magic. The Way involves some concept of true need. I'm still trying to understand what that means. It does the Nords a great disservice to ignore their stone art. So much lore exists in those artfully carved rocks. I already have enough information to write several books. After spending time here in Solitude learning more about Nord stone art, I hope to find Blackreach someday. The Dwemer called it Farzar Dundeen. Saying that name took less practice than many other Dwemer place names. Give it a try.
This one did not expect to find Nords so unwilling to take coin for information.
Yelazun fears that even in the brightest of moon's light, darkness festers and rots what passes for good here among the Solitude city folk.
Neither of us will collect a single drake if you don't complete your task. Get on with it.
You should speak with the scholar authoring the study. They're much more likely to cite you in their work once you've established a rapport. The dangerous and...
I envy your vigor. The last time I swung my axe in battle, there was a Longhouse Emperor on the Ruby Throne. I expect clear skies on the hour. Stun's grief, young blood. I've told you all I needed, haven't I? If I was in my prime, I'd be halfway to Mor Khazgar by now.
Blood now runs here as it did where I just came from. Royal blood, too. Is Rathsin cursed to venture to places filled with death? Blood now runs...
I'm not actually from Solitude. I grew up in several cities.
On my way to Solitude,
I plan to hunt down every single cur who had anything to do with the Queen's death.
Let's fix the problems here in Solitude before helping others.
Many goods for sale. Here! Pardon me, please. I had an unfortunate run-in with a horse.
I hope you're enjoying your time in Solitude.
No need to mention me to Princess Svanna or the High King, right? No need to mention me to Princess Svanna or the High King, right?
I have a long...
Complete your task, and...
The Pit Damon's color scheme is just fabulous, isn't it? The shade of green is perfect for inspiring terror in our opponents, and scaring off any giants. Much better than the pumpkin and eggplant colors of the other teams. Hear that, Dolanith?
A trader told me dragons fly freely and elsewhere. If I recall correctly, Skyrim lore is filled with dragons, but I haven't seen any here yet. Still, I'll take my chances if it means I get to experience a wonderful and unique meal.
Today is a glorious day to do the thing we love best in the world. Buy furniture. Let me show you my wares.
No need to mention me to Princess Svanna or the High King.
I saw a line of skeevers leave.
I've seen many a Nord carving hawker tusks.
You dealing with those who killed our queen? Count me in. My sword thirsts for their lives.
This shortage of workers plays havoc with...
Arche, preserve us from the terrible fate lurking below us.
Superstition thrives here in my birth city of Solitude.
The history of Skyrim is a perilous one. Never forget that.
I'm completely sober. I put aside my work on my mead recipe to help with any funeral preparations needed for the Queen. I have no words other than these. None can hide from a Nord seeking righteous vengeance.
Because you chose to talk to me.
Welcome to the Guild Hall, Knowledge.
The only reason I'm here in Solitude is penance. I was a bit quick to use fire against someone who turned out to be a fellow student. Now, I must find all the recipes for healing burns in Tamriel and bring them home, no matter how long it takes.
If you would like to join the Mages Guild, please visit the closest guild hall.
I know many here feel devastated.
Nothing like a tragedy to bring people closer together. In fact, any who need my blades to deal with the Queen's killers will find me quite amenable to the idea.
My sister can't stop crying. She claims she dreamed of the Queen's death, but passed it off as a nightmare. Now she blames herself. Bad enough that the Queen's dead. I understand grief, but having to deal with that and a wailing sister?
If they'd allowed me to protect the royal family with my spiders, the Queen wouldn't be dead. I am sure of it. As it stands, I am all for any retribution that's coming to those who did this, even if it takes me to Sovngarde sooner rather than later.
Nords all over. The same, maybe different colored fur, but otherwise the same. Don't like each other much, I think. But I might have had too much mead. I've been here too long. I'm starting to sound like them.
Been talking about hunting mammoths with friends. They're massive.
Did you know that the clouds are vapors from the passing of Dwemer air beasts? Someone at the Lonely Troll just told me that. I never knew.
The walls of solitude intrigue me, as they should for any siege history. So goes.
Solitude should have some more Argonian-friendly places. Staying moist is difficult most days. I erect the spine of yearning for my home.
My sister can't stop crying. She claims...
I watched a Nord riding the other.
Will you pray with me for these poor souls? Cut down and bound for the Hall of the Dead. It was toward the main gate.
You again? Didn't I warn you about putting your nose where it doesn't belong? A vampire? I don't know what you're talking about. But whoever it was tore out Senolia's throat and fled through the gate before I could stop him. What do you know about all this? And why is it any of your business? The Queen's dead? What about the High King? He'll have my head for letting the assassin slip away. You think... Would the High King really... But I'm a loyal subject. No more talk. I need to get Senolia off the street.
This is Svargrim's fault. He should have heeded us from the start.
No need to mention me to Princess Svanna or the High King, right?
Damn Svargrim and his distrust of Yoren. How many more of his people have to die before he accepts the truth and lets us help him? Forget that for now. Tell me about the assassin. Did anyone get a good look at the murderer? That would explain the assassin's swiftness and ability to escape so easily. We knew the Ice Reach Coven had van. Well then, right.
No need to mention me to Princess Svanna or the High King. No need to mention me. No need to mention me. No need to mention me. No need to mention me.
Morthal lies to the southeast of Solitude. Bog farmers, mostly. The Clever Woman's camp is probably northwest of the town. You shouldn't have any trouble finding it. Not a lot out there.
Wondering what this place...
Don't let the mask fool you. We performers of the House of Reveries don't miss a thing. You may think our attention focused on a juggled blade, but in truth, our eyes never leave your smiles. No performance is complete without it, after all.
I'm so glad you came along. I've never had a partner. I mean, on all other big jobs I've done, which I did alone. What?
You, over here. This place is nice. You never heard of Tamriel's most elite guild of assassins?
Can you believe it? Dragons, in your own homeland. What are you going to do?
This one does not know, but he hopes his family is safe in Riverwood.
Can't you see I'm busy?
Welcome, friend. Don't believe my... Welcome, friend.
If you have a letter from the Forge Mother, then you've come to the right place. And we don't even care that you're one of those Khajiit-loving, Bosmer-liking, preening like a high elf, card-carrying members of the Aldmeri Dominion. No offense. If you have a letter from the...
Can you believe it? Dragons, in your own homeland. What are you going to do?
This one does not know, but he hopes his family is safe in Riverhope.
I don't stink of fish. I'm surrounded by a delicious...
On next run, I'm going to volunteer for the Crow's Nest. Tired of stinking cargo, stinking crewmates, stinking captain.
This one from the cove along the coast. Rich with clams. Delicious.
It's good to see you, friend. You will always have a place aboard the Prowler.
Ha! I was worried you'd never wake up. You slept all the way from Canarthy's roost, right through the hurricane.
Water looks different in every harbor. Love the shallows here.
You're no sailor. I can tell by the smell. Water looks different in every harbor. Love the shallows here.
Looks like we won't be putting into haven anytime soon. I don't know how we're going to keep our schedule.
You're no sailor. I can tell by the smell. Our next run, I'm going to volunteer for the Crow's Nest. Tired of stinking cargo, stinking crewmates, stinking captains. Ah!
Water looks different in every harbor. Love the shallows here.
You're no sailor. I can tell by the smell.
Our next run, I'm going to volunteer for the Crow's Nest.
You're no sailor. I can tell by the smell.
Last time I rode that kind of storm. Damn it, Ifrit. Why do you have to go and be like that?
Trade feeds Volkelgard, like rain feeds a tree. There's almost as many crates here as there are raindrops in a storm.
State your destination. I'll add you to the list. Tell me. We can find room, depending on your destiny. Tell me.
In the mood for a little trip. I can take you to
Finest merchandise
around. I could use a break.
I've little time for talk.
Bosmer are to be admired for their resourcefulness.
I was worried you'd never wake up.
It's good to see you, friend.
The wee ginger mage can tell you more about the focus stones. Ginger, you must try my Clanfear Haunchin pickled ginger.
The only way to reach Molag Bol's planar vortex is to take control of the chasm. Of course, but please hurry. We're already taking losses and the bulk of the army hasn't even arrived yet. And I'm having a hard time keeping Cadwell and Darien from rushing into battle all by themselves. My dear master and friend was freed from Uldor, though the process wasn't easy. Undoing Uldor's bindings took time, but I learned much along the way. And thankfully, Rorelian was restored.
A secure vault makes for a confident heart.
Sound advice on the house.
Some days...
The city has been empty for so long.
Don't have many ingredients to work with here in Cold Harbor. Ones that won't kill you, I mean. But you're welcome to look over what I've got.
All sorts of things wash up on them.
Welcome, friend, to the... You really know how to make an entrance. But forcing your way into the Prince of Murder's realm? That takes exceptional bravery. Or is it unprecedented stupidity? No matter. Clearly you came here for a purpose.